Hi, and here's our beautiful girl, Liana Grace. Can't believe that in 17 days, this little sweetie's going to be 4 years old. Yes, you are. She wants your passy. No, you don't want your passy? You want to mess with me? Yep. Here we go, beautiful. So, we're just hanging out. We're trying to do a little art therapy. We got some clay here, and I'm letting her touch it and squeeze it, and trying to get it, roll it around in her hands, but her hands are so tight, and she gets excited, and everything just tightens up, and I can't get her hands open, so I'm trying to just squeeze it and work it so she can play with it a little bit. She likes it, but she's being a little tired right now. Well, let's see. Here, I'm going to roll it on your hand. Here. Here, look. Here. Look here. Look here at the camera so you can see people and say hi. There you are. You see people and say hi. Here, you want to roll this on your hand? Come on. You want to roll it? See how it feels? Oh. Yeah, there we go. Cough. Why don't we forget the passy for a few minutes? Let's see. Let's roll this on your hand. See what that... No, we're not going to eat that. That's not... We're not eating this. No. Ooh, look. You get your little fingerprints in it. And put your thumbprint in it. There you go. Boop. Boop. Here. Let me put it on her hand, and you can roll it on my hand. Maybe you want to do that? Okay, open up. Open your hands up. Okay, can you do that? Now, it hasn't had any real therapy in months because of COVID, and so no massages, no therapies, no stretching. Unless Mommy or her aide, Linda, does it. We're the only ones, and her night nurse works her hands too. I know when she's holding her, I see her sitting there working her hands, trying to get them open. You can't eat this, lovey. This is for playing with. It's not poison. It's not toxic, but I still don't want to put it in her mouth, and I wouldn't give her anything that was dangerous. But when we're done, we'll wash her hands just to make sure that... Yeah, she's laughing now. No, we're not eating it. I guess some on your thumb. We're not going to eat this, you goof. You're being a goof. Yeah, it's very funny, isn't it? We're not eating this. It's yellow, and she loves yellow. It's one of the colors that she can see. Yellow and red are the colors that she can see. So see, she's like really looking at this. But yeah, beauty. There you go, huh? See, when she was new, little tiny girl, she could not track. She couldn't see. And now she can track, and she sees people and things, but just, we don't know how well she sees things. I mean, she knows her family. She recognizes her nurse, her aide. She knows her family. She knows, there goes the camera. Let's try to fix this thing. She knows her family for sure. She knows her brothers and her sister, and she knows. She used to know her therapist, but I don't know if she's forgotten them or not, because it's been a long time since she's been to school. She stopped going to school in March, and actually, yeah, she had her Botox, and then, we gotta wait like 10 to 14 days for it to start taking effect. And then just about the time the Botox started taking effect and her hands and her legs were loosening up, that's when COVID hit and we did not return to school. So that was really a bummer, because she gets the Botox here in her salivary glands anyway, and that's been going on for a little while. Because of the CP, she has a lot of secretions, and she's not able to swallow all the time because of her brain damage. Her part of her brain that tells her, that helps her to swallow, doesn't work. So that's why she's on a G2, because it doesn't work, and so she aspirates and things go into her lungs. So stupid CMV. And so the Botox helps to relieve a lot of that drooling and keeping her from choking and gagging on it. Also, now she gets Botox in her arms. She's not letting me open her arm. She's a funny girl. And she gets it in her thighs, and she gets it in her legs by her knees so that she can move her legs better and walk in her gait trainer and do things better. But unfortunately, that was the first time she got the Botox in her arms and legs in March, and that's when COVID, and so we didn't really get to see the full potential of the Botox. But look, you are not going to eat this, sweetheart. But she, hopefully, things will improve. We'll get the Botox done next week. We get it done on the 9th, July 9th, so we'll go in and hopefully things will improve and she'll be able to get stretched and massaged and worked on so that she can move better. But so Tuesday on the 7th, she has to go into the hospital, well, to the back of the hospital, to the COVID tent, and have her COVID-19 test because she's having a procedure on Thursday that involves anesthesia. They always put her under for Botox. Well, they don't always. One time we didn't, and we'll never do that again. That was absolutely horrific. I don't think there was a person in that room, that doctor's exam room, that was not traumatized by what we did to her. It was horrible. Yeah, I know. So now we go to the OR and she gets put out for 5 minutes and they do this, and it's less traumatizing to her, I think. And they do all her Botox together. So anyway, she has to have her COVID-19 test because that's the procedure. If you're getting anesthesia, you have to be cleared. So we'll do that on Tuesday morning. We'll drive to the back of the hospital, go to the COVID-19 orange tent, and woo, get the test done. And oh my gosh, she's not going to be happy if they stick the thing up her nose, and then I get to drive home with the angry baby. But oh, if there's any mercy in this world, they will give her the oral swab, and that'll be fabulous. Because Liana goes through enough pain and agony. She really doesn't need any added. So, but if they don't, they don't, and we know we have to do this. So anyway, that'll be the 9th. We get the Botox, and then the 10th is Friday, and the 11th is Saturday, and that is her niece's 13th birthday. That's right. My son has a daughter turning 13. My oldest son. I shouldn't just say my son. I also have a 7-year-old who's turning 8 next month. But my oldest son has a daughter who's turning 13 on the 11th, and that is Liana's niece. And we are going to have a big birthday party here at the house because Onella's birthday is the 11th. Yay for Onella, turning 13. And then Mommy has a birthday on the 18th. Yay! And then Liana's birthday is the 20th. She's going to turn that big 4 years old. Big 4 years old. So we are going to do a big birthday party around the 20th for them. But we did this last year. It was so fun. Last year we had a big birthday party at the house on the 20th, July 20th, but it was also the block party for the village, and that was really neat because they closed off the road, and the kids ran around and rode their bikes and danced, and everybody had fun. But it was sweltering that day. It was so hot and muggy. It was I mean, we're used to hot and muggy, but that was unbelievable. That was relentless. It just wouldn't stop. Even at 8 p.m., it was still dripping. So I just turned the hose on, and when the kids ran around and got all red and sweaty, and I let them have the hose, and they cooled down, and everybody else walked around with a wet towel on their heads. Except for Liana, she stayed in the cool shade, and she's going to go to sleep. Look at her. She's not even doing her art therapy. She's going to go to sleep. So she stayed in the cool shade, and everybody oohed and ahed at the cutie girl. And it was really nice. We had huge, huge cakes, and it was wonderful. And this time we'll have a wonderful cake for the 4-year-old, and we'll have a cake for the 13-year-old, and maybe Mommy will have cheesecake for her birthday. Yeah, Mommy likes cheesecake for her birthday. But we'll see how it goes. And anyway, we'll have a big ordeal, big blowout for the birthdays. And my granddaughter, can't believe she's going to be 13. I can't believe you're going to be 4. Oh my gosh. You're so fabulous. Fabulous 4. So that's what we're looking at over the next couple of weeks. That's what's going on. And the 13th, I think it is, Liana resumes preschool distance learning still. But they took a break after the end of the semester, and they go back again, I think, on the 13th. And yeah, that makes sense because Saturday's the 11th. So yeah. So once again, here she's going to sleep. Look at her. Liana, this is your video and you're going to sleep. So much for art therapy. Well, it's 7:30 at night, and she likes to take a little nap before she goes to bed tonight. So she always takes her little nap, and then she wakes up, and then she's up for about 30 minutes, and she goes to sleep for the night. But yeah, so that's our big plans. And tomorrow's 4th of July, so we're going to have, well, we bought a ton of fireworks to do in the yard, in the driveway, and we got little colorful snakes. You light the little thing and it goes, woo. We got colorful ones this year. Exciting. Kids have never seen them, so we got some of them. But we got lots of fireworks so that we can do that, and we're going to have barbecue here tomorrow. And I did clean out the pool yesterday. We have a little pool, and I cleaned it out. And then we had this big thunderstorm come up last night. I was going to finish cleaning the pool. I wasn't quite done. I was going to go back out last night and finish cleaning the pool after dinner. But we had this huge thunderstorm move through, so of course I didn't get to go out. I also didn't get to go out and cover up the pool. So this morning there's all kind of debris, leaves and little twigs and dirt and filth in our pool that I worked so hard to clean yesterday. So we have to, first thing in the morning when the aide gets here, and she takes Liana, I am going to go out and clean the pool, because when my grandchildren get here, I want the pool to be clean for them. I want them to have fun in a clean pool. Anyway, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. And we'll have fireworks and hot dogs and Italian sausage and hamburgers and goodies. We'll have lots of goodies. And chickens and family. We'll have family over. That'll be nice. So won't be any parade this year, and there won't be any whatever. It's going to be weird. But so that's why I went out and bought fireworks. Normally I don't do it, but we're going to have some here. Not the big huge ones that go up over the top of the house, because even though they're legal, if they go over the tops of the houses are close here, and the cops will come over and tell you not to do that because you get somebody's house on fire, which I get that. So I just got ones that don't go up that high at all, but they're just like spinny and sparkly and fun, and the kids will enjoy them, and it'll be fun, I'm sure. And the dogs in the neighborhood will all go crazy and barking and woofing, and so much for that. Liana's falling asleep. Liana, you going to sleepies? She's got a passy, which she didn't have her passy for the longest time because she had to have it taken away, because when she was a little baby, she was aspirating all the time, and aspirating and choking on her saliva and stuff, and so yeah, she didn't have a passy. So then she lost her suck. She totally forgot how to suck, because she doesn't eat with her mouth at all. She eats through a bag in her, and she eats to her tummy. So nothing by mouth at all, but except we cheat and we let her taste little things every now and then. But hey, we're Italian and we eat, so, food is a big deal. But anyway, she was biting her hands, which was horrible, and seizures and biting her hands and stuff. So we had to figure something out, and we gave her back her pacifier, because I felt that she didn't have as much saliva now that she was getting the Botox injection. So I made the call, and I gave her back her pacifier. Of course, she had forgotten how to suck, and she did not know what the heck I was giving her a pacifier for. It had no flavor, and she kept spitting it out at me and just turning her head, not taking it. But there she goes to sleep. But she did figure it out, and she did start sucking on it, and she did remember. And now look at her. She just popped it out and popped it back in again, because she's just a little trickster, that one there. She's got skills. So yeah, so she's loving her passy now, and hopefully things will move along, and after COVID's over, I'm hoping we can get another swallow study done, because I really think that she's learning to swallow, and I think things are changing, and